Hi, my name is Khan and welcome to the new True SMC Concept Trading Hub 3.0. In this series, you will learn all about True SMC concept in a details, every topic in easy to understand way, so you can watch multiple time every chapter, every topics, and then you can understand. I know it's take a lot of time to understand things, but if you watch carefully, then you can learn very easily and quickly. Once you start watching the part 1, then you have to study part 1 very carefully. When you completely understand how things actually work in a part 1, then you should switch into the next part. Don't try to watch every topics in a day. In this first chapter, we are going to learn that how pullback is a work, and what is impulse and what is correction, and how we can identify them and how we can identify on chart, because this is important and very powerful thing you need to understand to mapping structure, to taking entry, to finding the PY. Everywhere you need to understand about structure mapping, because inducement is a big part in smart money concept. So you need to understand first of all what is pullback, because pullback we use to structure mapping to identifying the inducement, right? So as you can see on my front of screen, these are bullish example. Now I am going to show you exactly that what is impulse and what is correction, and which scenario you should use for the valid pullback and invalid pullback. So now let's switch into the chart. So in this diagram you can see market momentum is a bullish. When market momentum is a bullish, I am talking about the candlestick form. When candlestick creating higher high like this, so this one move is called our impulsive move, right? When market break the previous candle high, right? So this one is called impulsive move like this, okay? And what is correction? In bullish market, if bullish market previous candle taken out the liquidity, means previous candle low taken out, maybe close or just sweep the liquidity, which one is called a pullback. You can see here in this candle, which is a T candle, okay? T candle low is here and high is here. If the next candle taken out the low, then this become our valid pullback. So H candle taken out the T candle low, so this become our valid pullback. If this candle not taken out by this candle low, so this is not a valid pullback. Even candle color is a red. And one more thing you need to understand, in this all diagram, candle color doesn't matter to identify valid pullback. So same thing happen here, market taking out the previous candle low, so this become our valid pullback is here. And this move is called impulse, and this move is a correction, and this move is also known as impulsive move, right? Now let's switch into the next diagram. You can see here, this one is our next diagram. This one is our bullish move. Market continue break the previous high and continue making higher high in terms of the candlestick, and same thing will be apply in terms of the structure mapping. So I'm going to show you exactly on chart that how things actually work, but before go chart you should understand on diagram, then you can understand more better and clear. So market continue breaking the previous high, so this one move is called impulsive move. When market taken out the previous candle low, those act like a pullback. So same thing happen here, market break this high, okay, and create new high is here, and this candle high low is here, right? But the H candle not break the K candle low, so this one is not a valid pullback. But A candle break the H candle low, so this one is still not a valid pullback. Even N candle taken out A and H candle low right here, okay, but this is not a valid pullback. Why? Because the actual candle is here, which one is a K until, so if K candle high low is not break, so this one is not a valid pullback, and these are inside move of the K candle high or low, okay? So this one is not a valid pullback. First one you have to understand, if market break this previous high like this, okay, so this become our valid pullback. If not break the previous candle high and continue moving between this high or low, so this one is not a valid pullback. Market at least taken out the previous candle low or high to confirm a valid pullback. So in this case, market not taking out the previous candle low like this here. Even H candle taken out this low, but actual candle is here because the continuation is here, okay? This candle taken out the next K candle, and K candle break here, okay? So actual candle is here. If anything happen between this K candle, so this is not a valid pullback. If for example N candle taken out this low, okay, so this become our valid pullback, okay? But market not taken out this low, so this is a not a valid pullback. Okay, now switch it to the next diagram, which one is here. In this diagram, same thing happen here. Market is continue pushing higher high, but in this case, similar thing happen compared to the previous one. K candle high low is a protected, and H candle high low not break the previous K candle, which one is here. Okay, like this. So these two high are protected here. So this is not a valid pullback. Why? Because in a bullish market, candlestick must be taken out the previous candle low. If not taken out the low, so this is not a valid pullback. Remember one thing, if market is a bullish, then market taken out the low to confirm a valid pullback. If market is a bearish, then market taken out the previous candle high to confirm a valid pullback. So in this leg, market momentum is a bullish, market not taking out any previous candle low. Right, so this one is not a valid pullback. This one is a valid, so this one is a invalid. That's why I mark with a red circle, and this one is also invalid. This one is also red circle. Now switch into the next diagram. This one you can see here, market momentum is a bullish, and market continue pushing higher high like this. Okay, and then what happened? You can see K candle low is here broken by the H candle. And you can see color are different. As I mentioned, candle color doesn't matter. Main thing, if market is a bullish, market taken out the previous candle low, which one we valid pullback. Okay, so same thing happen here. In the next attempt, market again break the previous high. Okay, and continuation. Then same thing happen here. A candle low broken by the N candle. Okay, so this move something like this. Okay, so this is a move something like this, and this is a impulse and correction move. Okay, so this one is a correction move, and this is a impulsive move. Impulsive move when market go continue upside or continue downside, that's called impulsive move. And the next example you can see here. In the next example you can see this H candle high and U candle high both are similar, means both high are similar is here. So if market taken out U candle low, so this become our valid pullback. Okay, but if U candle high not taken out H candle high, so this one is a not a valid pullback. This become invalid. Why? Because actual low is here, H candle high and H candle low. Which one is here? Because U candle not create any new high. If U candle high create equal high, means a previous H candle high and U candle high, so this become our valid pullback, because B candle taken out U candle low, which one is here, right? So this become our valid pullback. And same thing will be applied in a bearish market. I'm going to show you exactly that. If you reverse this chart, let me show you exactly. Look at this one. Okay, so same thing will be applied in a bearish market. For example, these are black or bearish candle, red or bullish candle, for example. Okay, so same thing will be applied in a bearish market. Market momentum is a bearish, market not break the previous high, so this one is a not a valid pullback. This move act like a single leg, and this is our impulsive move. And now we can see in this diagram, market break the previous high. Okay, in a bearish market, market must be taken out the previous high, and maybe candle close above it, doesn't matter, which act like a valid pullback. So same thing happen here, market taken out the previous low, this one is our valid pullback. Again market continuation, and again what happened, this candle close above it, so this become also a valid pullback. In the next diagram, same thing happen, market continue pushing downside and create equal low, right? Because market momentum is a bearish, so this one is our equal low. Both low are similar, so we can we can mark this is our valid pullback when market taken out the previous recent high, which one is here. So this become our move something like this. Okay, and the next diagram you can see, market was bearish, taken out the previous candle high and continue push downside, so this one is also a valid pullback. In the next diagram, this K candle high is here, low is here, and if anything happen between this K candle high or low, this is a not valid pullback until taken out the previous candle high. Okay, or market should create a new low is here, and the next candle go higher and taken out this move like this, so this move create like. Okay, so I hope you understand that what is a valid and what is invalid pullback, and you can understand more better if you read our Trading Hub 3.0 ebook. Then you can understand more better and clear. So this is our GBP USD chart in a 1 minute time frame, and you can apply anywhere, any time frame, doesn't matter. And now I'm going to show you that how pullbacks looks like on a real chart, and you can identifying them. Pullback mainly used to identifying the structure, and you can use during the entry point. When you switch into lower time frame, then you need multiple confirmation for the buy or sell. Then we need to understand what is pullback, right? And next thing, when market structure mapping, then you need to understand where is the inducement. Then you should understand what is pullback. So mainly work on 3 places about the pullback. Okay, so this is our bullish move, and now I'm going to show you that how you can identify the pullback in this way. So start from here bottom. You can see previous candle high is here, okay, and low below here. Okay, but this candle not break the previous high, so this one is not a valid pullback. To confirm any valid pullback, price must be taken out the previous candle low or high to confirm a valid pullback. So this one is not a valid pullback, and this move act like a single leg is here. Okay, and the next attempt, what happened here? This candle break by this move, okay, and this candle break by this move, okay, but this bearish candle taken out by this very slow, which one is here. So this become our valid pullback is here. Let me show you exactly number is here. Okay, so this become our valid pullback like this. Okay, and again market go higher, and then what happened at this time? You can see this bearish candle low is here, which is broken by this bullish candle. So this become our valid pullback is here, and again market continue going higher high, creating impulsive move in terms of the candlestick. And then what happened at this point? This candle low broken by this candle, even high also broken, doesn't matter, high low broken, even both sides, so it's also valid. Okay, and candle color also doesn't matter. So same thing happen here, this candle low broken by this move, so this become our valid pullback is here like this. And then again market continue go higher, and you can see this is our bullish candle, and the next candle is a bearish, but this candle not taken out the previous candle low, so this one is not a valid pullback, right? So where is a pullback? This one, this candle high and this candle low taken out by this candle, so this become our valid pullback like this. In the next move, what happened? Again continue candle creating higher high like this, and this one is our first move, which one is here. If these two candles low are similar, so this one is not a valid pullback, but this bullish candle taken out this equal low, okay, close or sweep, so this become our valid pullback. So in this case, this one is not a valid pullback. So where is the next pullback? You can see at this point, this doji candle is here, this candle high is here, and low is here. So this candle broke by this candle low. Okay, so this become our valid pullback like this. Okay, and the next attempt, what happened? Create new structure is here, and then where is the next pullback? Market low is here, because this is our highest candle and taken out by this move, so this become our valid pullback, and this is a deeper pullback is here. Okay, and again same thing happen here. You can see market continue going upside, not breaking any low is here, and this is our single leg move is here like this. And at this point, you can see the highest candle is here, which is taken out this low by this move, so this become our next pullback here like this. So this is our bullish example. You can identifying the structure like this. Price must be taken out the previous candle low, so that's called a valid pullback. If not taken out the low or high, which is not a valid pullback. Okay, so this is a simple way, and mostly we use to identifying the structure, identifying the inducement, identifying the entry point. We need a valid pullback identification. Okay, now let's switch into the various example, then you can understand more better. So this one is our bearish example. You can see here market momentum is a bearish. So in a bearish market, market must be taken out the previous candle high at least to confirm a valid pullback, at least one candle. Okay, so in this case, you can see start from the top of the structure. This is our impulsive move, because market continue breaking the lower low in terms of the candlestick. And then what happened here at this point? This bearish candlestick taken out by this doji. Okay, so when market taken out the previous candle high, so this become our valid pullback. Again market push downside, okay, and the next candle taken out this one by this move, and the highest point is here, okay. So this one is our corrective move, you can say a pullback, okay. Again push downside. In this leg you can see this become our bearish candle, but not taking out any high previous candle high, so this is not a valid pullback. Again market pushing continue downside, and this is entire a single leg move is here, okay. And finally at this point market taken out the previous candle high. When market taken out the previous candle high, this valid pullback is a confirm here, and it's depend, sometime small pullback, sometime larger pullback, doesn't matter. Main thing to identifying the pullback. Even one candle taken out the previous candle high or low, that's called a valid pullback. Simple. Okay, so this move is a called also a valid pullback is here. And the next attempt, what happened here, continue pushing downside, and this one is our single leg move is here. At this point you can see market taken out the high and taken out the low, both high or low taken out. So you have to mark the lowest point, which one is here, okay, and this become our valid pullback when market taken out the previous candle high. And now you can mark this move like this. This move is our entire up valid pullback, okay. At this point you can see this is our corrective move, but you can see this high not broken by this move, okay. When market not break the previous candle high, if anything happen between the high or low, this one is not a valid pullback. As I mentioned in a diagram, that price must be taken out the previous actual candle high or low to confirm a valid pullback. So at this point this high and this high both are similar, okay. So this one is not a valid pullback, this one is our invalid pullback, this one, right. This is an internal range between this high and this low, so this move count as a single leg move. At this point you can see here these are equal high, so you don't need to focus in the left side, you have to focus on the current price action, which one is here, okay, because this candle power transfer here to here, because both are equal high. So now we have a range like this, okay. So if market taken out the previous candle high, those act like a valid pullback. So same thing happen here, market push downside, and this small pullback taken out the previous candle high and convert into like this, okay. Again valid pullback, again push downside, market again taken out the previous candle high, this become our valid pullback, and you have to mark the maximum a pullback, which one is here, right. So this one is act like here. So at least market taken out the previous candle high to confirm a valid pullback, and this is important. Why? Because we need to use inducement. You can understand simple way. If market is a bullish, okay, in terms of the candlestick, then market taken out the previous candle low to confirm a valid pullback. If market is a bearish, then market taken out the previous candle high to confirm a valid pullback. If market not taken out the previous candle high or low, just creating the range between the high or low like this, okay, so this one is a not valid pullback. There are different scenario. As I mentioned in a diagrams in the starting, you can watch multiple times this video, then you can understand more better and clearly that how you can identify a valid and invalid pullback. Why I am focusing on this point? Because this is a very interesting and very important in smart money concept. Without pullback identification, you can't identify the valid structure, you can't identify the inducement, you can't take trade in a lower time frame even. This is important. You can understand this is a backbone of the structure mapping. I hope you learn a lot of new things, that how you should mark a valid, invalid pullback and what criteria you should follow before mark structure. Now see you in the next chapter. Happy trading.